Hi, I'm Gianluca Valentini. I'm one of the co-founders of Equidam. We are a Rotterdam-based company. Started 2 years ago as a project out of our master in finance and investments, and now a reality with investors and partners worldwide. We offer entrepreneurs a system to help them to evaluate their businesses. It is specifically interesting when they have to do fundraising, so that to attract investors in the form of equity. Because as in every transaction, it always comes down to price. And in fundraising, the price is what you pay for the shares. So we help entrepreneurs to do that and to better defend, to have an objective way to evaluate that and defend that with investors. And on the other hand, we also help investors on the other side of the table to make an objective assessment that can help them with their instinct.
Okay, so how does that work? I have a startup. I go to you and I say I want to sell a stake in my company.
Yeah, you can sell it or offer. Well, you register to the platform. It's actually for entrepreneurs. It's for free, and you have some input fields. We ask both qualitative and financial data, and that's because we can cover our market space, which is currently unserved by traditional consultants, which is the market space for startups. So also pre-revenues companies, as well as later stage, expansion stage companies. You register, you create your account, you fill in the questionnaire, 55 multiple choice questions, which is for pre-revenues companies, as well as some information about the past and the projected performance of the company. And our system gives you an estimate according to our research and according to our database. And these are on the real trends in the market or transaction. So it's a real-time benchmarking. You get your estimate and you can download the report, and that's where the entrepreneur has to pay, and it's €300 plus VAT, if applicable. Which is a much cheaper service of comparable quality compared to any advisor or registered evaluators out there.
But now I do have this new company in a new industry, in a new field, where it has no competition yet, and I just started and have my predictions, and it's obviously the hockey stick that's going up in predictions and everything. How do you make an estimation of the valuation of that?
Well, we have 5 different methods to evaluate the company. 2 are based on qualitative analysis and are specifically tailored for pre-revenues companies. So when we make the weighted average of all the estimates, we put more weight also only weight on the qualitative analysis. And on the other side, investors can also change the weights, so they can also do whatever they want. But yeah, we change the weights on the models according to the stage of development of the company. On top of that, we have industry, multiples industry information, as well as, for example, the probability of every company to survive in a specific country. We have data from the Netherlands, any European country, North America. So yeah, we try to discount as much as possible, or let's say put in an objective way information provided by entrepreneurs.
What kind of startups do you have already as customers?
We have 1,000 registered users in basically 9 months of being live. Most of them are around pre-revenues or early stage revenues, so maximum 100,000 in revenues. But we do have some later stage companies, which is very, very interesting for us for feedback. And with the new platform we released, we have 10 registered evaluators in the Netherlands, around 30 accountants also in the Netherlands, some angels, some early stage VC funds, which are giving us feedback on how to develop this and to make it more professional, and one day expand it and offer to bigger size of bigger companies in general.
And in total size, how much should we think about? How much has been funded through your platform?
On our platform right now, the companies, the 1,000 users we have, are looking for 180 million in funding. Right now, of those that actually got the report and they used it via crowdfunding, most of them got funded actually. So we actually calculate that with our report, the probability of being funded on Symbit, which is one of our partners, or other fundraising platforms, is higher if you have our report.
And what kind of startups do you believe most in right now? What fields should we look into?
Oh, well, that's a very interesting question. If I can tell my personal opinion, I believe there are a lot of startups out there which are doing incremental innovation. So they're just taking the product and doing slightly better. Of course, they're going to make profit going to make revenues as of tomorrow. But I believe if I was an investor, I would invest in what is the next big thing, So what is not gonna make probably any money for 1, 2, 3 years, but one day monetize out of that. That's what in my opinion being a real startup is. It's bringing really the bar beyond what it is right now, and yeah, that's what I would do if I were an investor. I'm not yet.
So no, you're gonna be after your exit, obviously, and you obviously have. The logical question here is, how are you funded and how do you make your money?
Right now we have first we were incubated by one company, so we got our initial funding that way, and then we raised funds via some angels here in the Netherlands. Now we are up for another round, as we performed quite well. We made almost 30,000 in revenues in 9 months. So we think it's time to scale up. So if you're an investor out there, just send me an email.
Did you use your own tool for the valuation?
Of course we did.
And then what came out of it?
That's confidential information. Now we use our tool, and actually it's in line with what we expected, and yeah, it's in line with also with some kind of acquisition proposal we received. So.